It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Yeah!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to the show. It's best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Trell, the OTC from Sports View Wrestling in the house. What's going on with you, bro? I can't hear you for some reason. Hold on a second. Maybe it's me.
Oh, that's me. I had the mic off.
Okay, all right, got you.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Big Deal? How we doing?
All good, man. All good. Another week of wrestling. Even more WWE content to talk about. We're going to be getting into all of that. Hopefully, you guys have gotten a chance to watch at least some of the episodes of WWE Unreal. Just dropped on Netflix, season 2. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into Saturday Night Main Event. And, of course, the week that was in wrestling. Of course, we're going to get to all of that, man. So,
Yep.
let's get this thing going here. All right, let's start off again. WWE Unreal dropping on Netflix. How did you enjoy it? Just big picture ideas with WWE Season 2, WWE Unreal Season 2. Sorry.
I thoroughly enjoyed season 2. I thought it was better than season 1. The stories, the compelling stories in this one, it touched on the heartstrings a little bit more than it did in season 1. You know, season 1, I think the only emotional one close to it was probably Charlotte. And even then, it was like, oh, I respect Charlotte even more now. This one is like you felt R-Truth. Like now you understand Becky more with her theme song on why she had the theme song and the meaning and the lyrics in her theme song. So I was like, oh, this is,
of course,
I get it, because some people lost their parents and stuff. So I was like, I remember seeing her dad in attendance that one time. So it's crazy, man. So it had more heartstrings to it than season 1. So that's why I liked it more.
Like it. All right, let's get to some news and rumors. There are rumors swirling that the former NJPW IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Evil is going to be leaving New Japan and headed toward WWE. I haven't checked this guy out. I don't really know much about him. What's your thoughts on Evil here?
I think I kind of heard that name before. I know Jake was speaking very high of him. So anybody coming out of New Japan and is the former IWGP champion, it's more like gonna be a big deal. So I can only imagine if he's going to WWE, he's probably gonna go straight to NXT, which falls in line with WWE recently making their announcement that they're switching back to signing indie wrestlers.
Yes.
So.
Well, I thought that kind of happened when they did the ID program, right?
Yeah, but it was more from, the programs that they're with. I think now they're just gonna go across the pond, go to Japan or wherever and start bringing in people and signing them. So now it's like it's open season for everybody, not just their ID. Like really established stars as well. That's on the indies.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's one. We also have heard WWE filed a trademark for Royce Keys. Now, this is speculated to be the new ring name for Powerhouse Hobbs, as the
Mm.
rumors are he's coming over.
As of right now, I don't like the name. I wish they would at least keep Hobbs. At least keep that name.
Royce Hobbs.
Yeah, well better than Royce Keys.
Yeah.
It was their Royce Hobbs,
Yeah.
But I don't get it. But I mean, hopefully it changes again. But yeah, I liked Hobbs. I loved Willie Hobbs and Powerhouse Hobbs. That's the one. But I get it. They're trying to erase everything that AEW has done, but could at least kept Hobbs. I like that.
Gotcha. Tommaso Ciampa confirmed his WWE exit with a statement. As said, and him and Johnny Gargano, I just assumed they were lifers, NXT lifers at that, but definitely WWE lifers.
I mean,
that's what I thought.
I mean, if you think about it, he's been in the company for like 10 years.
Yeah,
so, I think now they're more likely using him to put other talent over instead of actually giving him a shot to be a single star, because he should have been a single star. I don't know why, but then again, when he got up to the main roster, this was Vince McMahon booking. So he was under Vince McMahon's booking for years, and then when Triple H came along, it's like it felt like his time kind of went away as far as singles competition goes. And so he saw that his contract was ending. He's like, you know what, let me just go somewhere else and, really be me and really be that Sicilian Psycho again, which, he should have been in WWE. So, because he said, I thought he was retiring, but he said he got 10 more years left in wrestling. So, hopefully goes to TNA at least.
Okay. We will see where he lands. It's going to be interesting. And also see how long he lands there.
If he goes to AEW, he probably going to be in the Donna Callis family.
Right. Of course. Of course. That's where everybody goes.
Yeah.
Some TNA news. Elena Black and Daria Ray, formerly known as Sonya Deville, are now part of TNA. We got to see both of them come out last week as part of the new show on AMC. What's your thoughts on these two women joining TNA here?
Well, Lana Black, I'm not surprised. She was there before when she was part of the NXT roster, so I figured she eventually would make her way back to TNA. But Sonya Deville,
surprised.
Really?
I honestly thought the Atlanta Black was going OnlyFans only. Like that. That's what I thought she was doing.
I mean, she did have that wrestling match on OnlyFans with Mandy Rose, but that's another story for a different day. But yeah, her
buy that pay-per-view, man.
But Sonya Deville, that was a shock.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had no clue she was gonna make her way back to wrestling.
Well, it sounds like she was in TNA before.
I don't know. I don't
remember.
remember.
That's Todd made it sound like on commentary.
Oh, maybe because maybe it was during that time where I wasn't watching, but I could have sworn I've never seen her in TNA before. But to see her debut there, that actually shocked me. I was like, oh. So, and of course, she's in a position that she was always good at, and that's the authority figure. So, her being Santino's supposed right-hand man, but obviously she's probably going to take over eventually.
Yeah. That wasn't really clear to me. Like, I get Santino's going through some stuff, dealing with his daughter, but like, does he not have any power?
Yeah, he does.
And you brought this other person in, like that wasn't clear.
So what it is he has too much on his plate. So
right,
management got him a helper to run, day-to-day operations.
I got you.
And that's where she comes in,
okay.
and she pretty much just.
It's definitely gonna be a power struggle then.
Yes,
that's what we're doing.
So I just have a feeling she's going to wind up winning at some point, and TNA is going to have a new general manager or director of authority, and it's going to be her. So it's going to be a lot of WWE style influence coming from Sonya Deville. So I'm all for it.
Yes. I'm going to enjoy seeing how this plays out. It's going to be interesting to see for sure. All right, so that's all I've got for news and rumors. You got anything else I didn't mention?
Season 3 of Unreal has been cleared and good to go for the summer, so there's going to be more episodes.
Yes.
Coming out, which will include the third part of Cena's retirement tour. Because if you remember, the first season, it was the beginning of his heel turn that started his retirement tour. Season 2 was pretty much him turning face, and now the third part is the retirement tour. So, and I'm just hoping we get, Liv Morgan, Dominic, Stephanie, have them part of the next season, because I'm loving that cliffhanger they did at the end of season 2 regarding John Cena at SummerSlam.
Okay, yeah. So let's dive into some WWE Unreal, man. I got some thoughts here from Took here in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He would love to be on. We'll come on a little bit too early for him, but one day we'll figure this out and get Took on the show. But so he says regarding Seth, he said he's been better than Roman. He's literally the best performer of this generation, bar none. And this is just looking at them going behind the scenes, talking about the fake injury with Seth, how they went on with shenanigans, and then they got us all with that reveal that he wasn't hurt. Your thoughts about the WWE Unreal angle and behind the scenes of it, how they came up with the idea, all that kind of stuff.
I love it. I'm not one of those people that's going to complain about it. I get it. Certain aspects of the business should be, secretive.
Yeah.
But I see it as we're in 2026. There's camera phones everywhere. There's idiots online leaking stuff out.
Yeah.
So WWE is like, well, this is going to happen. It's going to happen on our watch. We're gonna let you know the ins and outs without showing all of the ins and outs. So when big storylines like that, I am curious to know, okay, how did they come about? Right. Whose idea was it?
Yes.
So
yes.
The fact that Triple H, like, nobody knows except, him, like Rollins, Becky, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved how at first Seth was trying to keep LA Knight out of the loop. And until, Triple H convinced him, like, hey, you don't want this man actually thinking he hurt you in the ring. That's gonna mess with people's, mentals and stuff like that. So you have to let him know, because if it was the other way around, he would have been mad. So I think that the funny part of that story was obviously their daughter.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It was great. It was great.
But if there's one thing that's gonna follow me forever, is it still trips me out that his last name is Lopez.
Yeah, Colby Lopez. Yes.
Like, it's like, this dude is Spanish.
Yes.
Exactly. But yeah, man, I loved it. I love how that plan came together, especially like Seth was pretending to be her, and then they're behind
Yeah.
closed doors, and you have a little audio of like, "Hey, was it good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, let's do that." Or they're on the
Right.
bus with Heyman, they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, that is dope. That's what I want to hear. I love that stuff.
Love it. Let's talk about Naomi. We got to see her heel turn. We got to see her win the championship, get behind the scenes with her and Jimmy Uso,
Mm-hmm.
the family life and everything like that. But
Mhm.
Tuka saying, and we also touched on her quitting with Sasha Banks,
Mhm.
you know, a little bit ago. Now, Tuka saying Naomi's lucky she's part of the bloodline in the family because she's been stinking it up in AEW right now because they would never let her come back. Um, I push back against that because I think Triple H, he's a man of business. He's not gonna hold grudges.
Mhm.
She tore it up in TNA. To me, she made them accept her back by what
Mhm.
she did in TNA. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, and plus when she left, she didn't burn any bridges.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like she left, she kept her mouth shut, she kept her nose down, and she just went about it. She took time off, showed up somewhere else, and did her
Yes.
work. She didn't
No
cut
dirt sheet
promos.
stuff.
Exactly. She didn't cut
Yes.
no promos about
Mhm.
WWE or
Mhm.
anything like that. She didn't go on no radio stations, talk bad about
Mhm.
the company. She did her dirt and she did her what what she did, and she took off and mind her own business, and then it just came time for her to come back. And it literally took a year. She was only gone for like what, a year or so, year and a half, maybe.
Mm.
So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's about a year and a half. Yep.
so and she was like the only one that mentioned Sasha Banks by name. Nobody else did.
Yeah. True. True.
That's
True.
another I noticed too. Like she was the only one. Everybody else was like, yeah, her and her tag team partner or her
Yes.
and her partner. I was like,
True.
oh,
It's true.
we mentioned Mercedes. All right,
Yeah,
this is
it's
cool.
true. It's true.
And her winning Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out once again to our girls, Tanisha and Kiara, Main Event Mamas, for appearing in episode 2 of Unreal when they was talking about Naomi. So they was on the TV screen. So shout out to them. That was a cool moment seeing them on there. So that's gonna be us, Dale. That's gonna be us.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it, man. That was awesome, though. It's great for me to know somebody.
Yeah.
That's great. I count it as a win for me too. So
Exactly. But I love that story. I'm
yeah,
looking forward to the part 2 of that story
yeah,
because, yeah, she's the women's world champion, but we all know what happened afterwards. So hopefully
yes,
that goes into how that came about with her pregnancy and
yes, yes. Jimmy Hayden is going to confirm
stuff.
it.
Oh man, selfish Jimmy. That's what we call it. Selfish shit.
Now, Tuka saying our truth will always be true, and we got to see the story of how he intertwined with John Cena, the ideas they had, the behind the scenes of the idea and how it came across. Um, there was a part like Road Dogg was like bitching, complaining um about our troop going up against Cena. Like, oh, so he cuts his hair and now we think Cena should be scared now. I understand
Yeah,
that is your boy too, but like you're
yeah,
being really negative here, you
yeah.
know, with this our troop. But I mean, with Road Dogg. But you also got to see um, the actual closeness between Road Dogg and our troop, how they went further beyond WWE that we didn't know about. He kind of brought our troop into WWE,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to see that whole story, man. What's your thoughts on that?
I remember them. I remember getting Rowdy that tag team
Right,
from the Attitude Era. I remember that.
right.
I didn't know how close of a bond those two had.
Yeah,
That was
crazy.
like, damn, that him and Road Road Dogg, shed tears about one another, that I'm not gonna lie, that got me teary eyed because I'm like, man, that's brotherhood. That's like family that knows no color barriers, And it's like I'm looking back, I'm like, they literally saved each other's lives and careers just by working there. Because Road Dogg was coming off of being clean, being a former addict, and he admitted like his best work was while under the influence.
Shocking, bro. Absolutely shocking. I had no idea he had substance abuse issues.
Well,
Like,
I knew he did, but I didn't know that his best work came from being on
I knew
drugs.
about X-Pac, you know about Razor Ramon, that kind of thing. But yeah, I never thought Road Dogg.
Me
Wow,
neither. Like,
insane.
and he finds truth in Memphis, and he was about to quit because
Right.
his career was going nowhere, and for them to have that bond after all these years,
Yeah,
20,
man.
30 plus years,
Yeah,
it's dope, man. It's like
yeah, man.
I love that about Truth. So and
And you got to see the love from backstage. Everybody loved Truth.
yeah,
Everybody.
and I love how the fact that they told Cody. That's how you know Cody's the guy. Because some of the stuff he's not even involved in, and Triple H like, look, you're our guy, so I figured, let me tell you.
Yes.
So I was like, that's how you know Cody's the man
Yes.
in WWE.
Absolutely.
So the fact
no doubt about it.
The fact that Triple H not forgot, but he didn't get a chance to let Jay and Logan Paul know about R-Truth's return made it even more special. Because I do remember that clip that Logan Paul was lying on the ground. He's looking. He had like a whole shock on his face. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah, but I that's like my favorite story out of that was R-Truth, man. Because I didn't know their friendship like that runs that deep.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Also amazing to see how they put together the matches, like especially the street fights and weapons kind of matches and stuff like that. Like they can't really rehearse. So this stuff is all really live. They may talk about it and have this spots playing and stuff, but you can see like in a ladder match, the Money in the Bank ladder match, like they had two ladders.
Yeah.
If this other ladder went down, we've got to come up with something totally different.
Yeah. Bronson Reed broke the ladder and they're like, it's okay. We got another one under the ring. We got another one. We're good.
Yeah.
So people think this stuff is easy and it's not.
Yeah, and also there are people just under the ring. I had no idea there's just people hanging out under the ring.
Oh yeah, I've been knowing that one. Yeah, they got monitors under the ring too, waiting for their cue and all that stuff.
I know wrestlers hide under the ring, but they're like workers. Under there, like because Lara was tied in the little zip ties or whatever. She couldn't get them off. She had to go under the ring and get somebody to cut them off for her.
I think she went in there to go find something to cut. So they don't have gnomes under there. I think she went in and she went to go find something to cut. That's why she came. That I remember seeing that live that it came up.
Yes.
Like, did she just put her hand back in there?
Yes, I remember seeing it. We saw it, Lara. We saw it.
I was like, wow, and to see the behind the scenes of that, it's like, I'd be embarrassed and mad too if you were hoping and praying no one caught it, but it's like on national television that your arm put it back in, and then TJ, who produced the matches in the back, like, yep, she put her arm in there. I don't.
I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
Oh, bad for her, man.
Money in the Bank, if I'm not mistaken, it was there was supposed to be a ladder spot with Seth and LA Knight at the top.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen. And so you got to hear Triple H kind of go off a little bit on LA Knight, like, yo, this is supposed to be your spot. You know, the
Yeah,
crowd's supposed to be cheering you, bro. And like you just came in and did something totally different. Not what we talked about.
yeah. And people are like, "Oh, Triple H hates LA Knight." Is like, no, when you have a plan and you deviate and you do something else, and that plan was to benefit you. Like,
Yeah,
if I'm LA
right.
Knight, I'm sitting there like, look, I'll be sitting there looking the same thing. Like, damn, I messed up because that the crowd would have had more empathy for LA Knight had he actually got to the top, grabbed the briefcase, and then Seth Rollins just comes in and steals it from him. Ain't no telling where they would have went with that, but um, mistakes happen. But he
Yeah,
was just explaining to him like, this is how it was supposed to go, and you did it, a different way. He wasn't like scolding him like he was like, dumb
right,
or something. He's explaining to
right.
him like it's supposed to go
This
this
was a
way.
spot. This was a spot. You messed up. It was supposed to be for you.
Yeah. And that's
Yes.
another part that people are not understanding when they say he hates LA Knight.
Yeah.
It literally says it right there. It was to benefit LA Knight.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly, man.
So he was like, "You're fumbling your own bag here, sir." So
Right.
but
Right.
yeah, man,
Yep.
it's crazy. I
Yeah,
loved it.
man. Good show. I do understand Paul Heyman. Like he hates it, but you know, I guess you make a bag by showing people how you make a bag,
Yeah,
and that's gonna be it, Paul Heyman. That's it.
yeah. He's not gonna go into the tricks of the trade. He's like, I just want to let you know I don't like this, so you can just ask me questions. And I'll just be honest.
Right. Yes.
You gotta respect the
Yes.
old school, man. You gotta respect the old school. I dig it. Because
Absolutely. And
Seth doesn't like it either.
yeah, yeah. I did love hearing that story about Sandman. How Sandman was supposed to be blind, and for five
Oh
weeks
yeah,
he didn't leave
yeah.
the house. He's supposed to be blind.
hmm
All for that payoff. It's good stuff.
All that payoff, yeah. And then Kevin Nash was supposedly he had that messed up leg, and it wasn't. So it's he still likes the aura of, is it real or is it not?
Yeah,
So that's why it's like, you don't want to know, don't watch. But me, I know the difference. I know, even if I know how it happened, at least I know after the fact. Because I'm be like, damn, how did they put that together? How did they produce that so well? What's the real reason behind that story? And then
yeah,
to see it, it's like, I loved it. Can't wait to see
yep,
them do something else.
yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So that's our thoughts on WWE Unreal. If you hadn't checked it out, be sure to check it out. Season 3 coming this summer. So let's get to SmackDown. We had so many different things happen on this episode of SmackDown. Let's start off with Trick Williams advancing to the Fatal 4-Way match, which we will talk about to preview Saturday Night Main Event. But he gets a shot at the title here.
It gets a shot for the shot at the title, but I'm loving. I'm not mad
Yeah.
at this. I mean, clearly he's not going to win, but the
Mhm.
fact that he's getting this shine so early, I'm happy for Trick. He said it himself that, to Dale's credit, keeping him down there longer and have him become TNA champion
Yeah.
for as long as he did actually helped him
Mhm.
when he got that main roster call, because now he got more buzz than he's ever had before. So the fact he's rubbing shoulders with Cody, he's rubbing shoulders with Sammy, Randy Orton, and
Right.
now he's in a main event, a Saturday Night's main event with a shot to get a WWE title match. I think that's pretty cool for him. We was worried about Trick going to the main roster. Is he going to be under Carmelo? Is Carmelo still going to overshadow him? Now it's like Trick is his own guy, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it looks like he might be
Completely out
overshadowing
of that
Melo.
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Completely out of that shadow. Real talk. So I love what they're doing with Trick. Let's see what they do on Saturday night here. Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes, we get old good old fashioned pull apart with those guys. They will go head to head
Dale loves his pull
on
aparts.
Saturday night. You know I love my pull aparts, bro. But they will go head to head on Saturday night main event as well for a shot to become to get a shot at the title. Yeah. So this story here, do you think this is going to put Cody out of commission for a few weeks? Because I know we talked about vacation coming up.
That's probably where it's gonna lead to. Because I honestly, I don't see Cody beating Jacob Fatu.
Okay. Do you think he's gonna be in a Rumble?
Oh yeah, Cody. Well, Cody already declared for the Rumble on SmackDown,
Yeah.
so he's
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
did.
there. So maybe
Okay.
after this, because the Rumble's next weekend, so I don't know when he's gonna start his vacation.
It's gotta be after the Rumble, because I mean you need that time to. Cause you're not gonna miss WrestleMania.
No, he's not. So I'm guessing between the Rumble. I mean, is he gonna miss Elimination Chamber? I mean, I can't imagine him not being in Elimination Chamber.
I don't know.
But maybe it's gonna be after Mania season he goes on a break.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know, but
I think it's gonna be before Mania that he takes his break.
Yeah. I don't unless it's a week off because I just don't see him missing Elimination Chamber. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
Cody, like everybody else, take a week off of vacation, then they go back to work.
Yeah, maybe he does, but I'm loving this feud because we still don't know who attacked Jacob. Jacob's only responding because he got called out by Cody, and Jacob is not gonna back down from a fight. I mean, he rather put somebody else in a box before he go back in a box.
Yep. Good point here. Holy podcast.
Shout out to them boys.
Is over. I saw a sign in the audience. Lemon Pepper Steppers.
Lemon Pepper Steppers. Yep, that man is over like 3,000. And shout out to my girl JoJo because we're gonna do Saturday night's main event, and she's actually gonna cook lemon pepper wings for the event in honor of Trick Williams and his lemon pepper steppers. So
let's go, JoJo.
It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. The man is over.
Oh, yes, indeed. Damian Priest advances to the Fatal 4-Way match for his shot to get a title shot. But we also got a lot going on here. Solo and the Lantern, the Wyatts, and MFTs going at it. What's your thoughts on this whole little situation here?
I'm anxious to see what the payoff's gonna be with this. I know eventually we're gonna get Uncle Howdy and Solo 1-on-1. We already got a tape, and then those two are gonna go 1-on-1. I'm pretty sure the MFTs are gonna get their tag team title match against the Wyatts at some point. So I just want to see what the payoff is. What the payoff is, because right now I feel like Solo has been doing his best work individually. Since he took over the bloodline when Roman stepped down for a while. This is like his best work with him and Uncle Howdy. So I want to see what this payoff is. Hopefully they don't drag it out too long.
Yeah. It's gonna be nice. I do wonder though if we're gonna get more than one match between Solo and Howdy. And it just because like I haven't really seen Howdy do too many singles matches. It's always been with the family or he's outside. Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious to see if they're gonna do more with Howdy himself. So
it depends on how that first match ends.
I guess so.
Because it's been Bloodline versus the Wyatts for like the better part of last year going on to this year. So I think those two going at it, that might be the payoff between it all.
Mhm. Could be, yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. And Carmelo Hayes, once again in that U.S. Championship spot, puts on a banger with Leon Slater. That was a really good match, a good showing for Leon Slater. Leon Slater been tearing it up like this. This crossover is like he has benefited like Joe Hendry
Yeah.
in this crossover.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And shout out to, TNA for being good sports and letting WWE book Leon Slater because last week, remember when we had that breaking news about the visa issue with the superstars?
Yes.
Leon Slater was one of those guys who was having a visa issue and couldn't make it to um, the AMC premiere nor the pay per view. So instead of just sitting at home waiting,
Yeah.
he got a call from WWE to do the open challenge for Carmelo Hayes, and
Wonderful.
that match was a banger, man. He has been, because I said this before, and I asked the question, and I meant that in a good way. Why are we seeing Leon Slater a lot in NXT? He kept
Mhm.
showing up in NXT with Javon Evans, and now he's getting one-on-one. And Mark, and this is actually the first time in history that an active TNA champion was on a main roster TV show.
Okay.
So that's
The first one was Jordan Grace showing up to the Royal Rumble with the TNA title. Then.
well, yeah, pay-per-views and stuff, yeah. But as far as
Yeah.
like weekly
Yeah.
shows, that's the first.
Good point.
So
Good point.
so shout out to him for basically making history on that night because no TNA champion's ever been on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown. So this crossover business relationship is paying dividends on both sides, despite what people may think.
Absolutely. And Jordan Grace had another face-to-face with the women's champion, Jade Cargill. When do we think we're going to see this match happen?
Probably the Rumble.
Okay.
Unless
You don't think they're going to see it like next week on SmackDown? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if they added at the last minute to Saturday Night's Main Event because Saturday Night's Main Event only has
it's
3
just
matches.
3. You're right. It's just got 3. So, yeah, there's room. There is room.
There's room
Absolutely.
for one more, and I can see them being a part of it.
Good point. Good point. So, who knows what's going to happen on SmackDown? It's probably going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's not official.
Yeah.
All right. So on NXT, Elio LaFleur debuted and he loses to Ethan Page. This is French luchador.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I like the style, the match with Ethan Page. I mean, look, the outcome. I think the outcomes for NXT are mostly predictable. For the most part, it's just the in-ring action that is, in the stories, that kind of thing that go along with it. But your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it's mostly get like that the other person's face time, get the audience to get to know who they are. Because obviously we had no way we were thinking that Ethan Page is losing that championship anytime soon. But I like it.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does because they're bringing in more luchadors. So the fact that we got a French luchador is unique to me. So
All right.
I'm liking how that goes. So let's see what happens because NXT is on a rebuild right now because half their big time players are moving on, so they're bringing in more people. So it's gonna be a little different over there in the black and gold.
Oh yeah. Definitely people trying to claim spots over there, man. So, and Shallow Hill is defeated by Josh Briggs. However, Tony D comes out. He takes them both out. He also shows up later in the program to mess up another match. And also, after he messes up that match, Ava has him arrested. Now
Yeah.
it was questioned like, what did he do wrong, that kind of thing. My thoughts is, hey, you messed up 2 matches, that's against the law. Get
Yeah.
arrested.
And this time, instead of getting security, they brought the cops.
Yeah, exactly. They got ice out there, you
They,
know.
they, they,
You get arrested for being a menace.
yeah, they brought the ice police out there, and that's why Tony was looking at him like, okay, you
Yeah,
got vests, okay, you guys are the real deal here, so I can't really beat y'all up because I go to jail for it. You know what? Just go ahead and arrest me. Go ahead.
yes, exactly.
Well, I mean, I think we all know by now that the one thing that you can really get Italians with are the feds.
Yeah, yeah. And he looked at him like, you might be the feds. So you know what? Don't worry about it. Here, go ahead and just take me. I'm not even gonna even bother.
There you go. There
I
you go.
can't wait. I can't wait till we finally get to hear what he has to say.
Yes, yes. I want to hear what's on his mind, and I also want to hear if he still got the accent. So
I'm going to be 100%. Here's my thoughts on Tony D'Angelo. What beard products you use? I'm jealous. I need a beard like that.
seriously, this dude beard is epic, like for real.
I mean,
It is.
that's a man's man right there.
Him, maybe Jacob Fatu's beard is better. That's about it.
Yeah, man. That Samoan hairline. Yeah, you got to be part of them to get that.
Yeah. All right. Zaruka, Sol Ruka, and Zarya defeated Fatal Influence and the Ren QCC, and they retained their titles. There. Oh, wait, do they have tag team titles?
Who? Zoruka? No, they never had it.
Okay, yeah. All right. But yeah, so they defeated them in a tag team match here. Do you see Zaruka like moving up to the main roster pretty soon? Because like they dabble a lot.
Soul Ruka for sure. I see
Okay.
her moving up. She's flirting that line of getting caught up any moment because she's
Right.
she's been everywhere. I think they're about to go ahead with this split because yeah, they won the match, but they had some miscommunications along the way, and even after they had their hand raised, Zarya was still giving Soul the side eye. So it's only a matter of time. These two are gonna break up. I need it to happen quick, fast, into her. I need it to happen yesterday.
Right.
So I don't know if it's gonna happen in the middle of their knockouts tag team match whenever they get it, or at the Royal Rumble next weekend. Something needs to happen because I'm ready for Zarya to just mash Sol Ruka.
I'm gonna say it again. Ren Sinclair is the next Chelsea Green. I see it. I see it already.
Agreed. And
Keanu Carver.
I think
Is
Chelsea
he-
Green should be moved up to the higher up titles, despite what Michael PSAs has to say.
Yeah. I was hating on
When he said that,
Oh, wait, here, hold on.
when he said that, I was like, wait, nah, man, we're not doing Chelsea like
Why,
that.
bro?
She's better than that.
It's like, yo, Chelsea's on this tier. She cannot go above this tier. She go above this tier, she needs to lose to them.
I'm like, come on, man.
And real quick, so I can get an opinion in on that Zaruka thing, I do think that Sol Ruka will move up eventually, but it's going to be via split, like Trail said, because I think they really want to make Zarya a tank because NXT needs that right now. And if you have her be your tank, she can step right into that role because that's exactly what she is a tank for that division. They need a real broody type heel. She's got the look. She's got the demeanor. Perfect heel. Perfect heel for NXT.
I've been wanting to see her unhinged because they put up with Sol Ruka to like just tame her down.
Yes.
I want to see her unhinged.
When she showed up, that woman was a beast. Like her presentation is like, oh, who's this monstrous woman coming down here to take down, the roster? But she was in the middle of a Jordan Grace, a Stephanie McCurry, a Julia. So it's like, unfortunately, she had to take a step back because there was too much room. Was enough room at the top. So they now that she has a little bit more personality, make that woman a beast now. Let's go beast mode.
Yeah, exactly. Keanu Carter, is this the next Obafemi?
He's the first Keanu because Obafemi is Obafemi. But do they have their next dominant star? Yes.
Okay.
I think he might surpass Jasper Troy.
Right.
Because the way he debuted on NXT via Evolve roster, tossed everybody around. If he can, talk on the mic and have that personality, oh yeah, they're gonna fast track him to be a big NXT standout for sure.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Now.
Oh yes.
Let's get to the main event here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
biscuits.
First off, we are going to get Miss Parker versus the Glamour. So, fellas, get your tissues ready. Okay.
Oh no!
With your thoughts here on Jada Parker and the Glamour Blake Monroe.
Dale, you ain't wrong, but you ain't right.
You ain't exactly. You got some valid points, but that's pure evil, sir. How dare you? Oh man, I was not expecting that. Kudos to you, sir. Kudos. Okay. All right. Listen, I'm intrigued. There's some people who are, pooping on this man, saying that, like, Blake Monroe is above this is below her, and it's like, no, it's not.
What?
Yeah, there's people complaining.
Did we not hear everybody chanting Miss Parker?
Listen, Trell, I share this, but I'm going to flip it to where no one's going to agree with it. Miss Parker is above this. Blake Monroe can do whatever she did in the other company, but she's a no one here. I don't care what anyone says. She's still got to build. And Miss Parker has been a staple in NXT. Everybody loves her, like Dale just said. Who's getting their name screamed during a match?
Yeah.
Miss Parker. So I'm a big Jada fan. I wish she would have got the Lash Legend push, and I love Lash. But she is basically helping make a star here. She's doing a favor. She's doing a favor.
Yep. And if Jada Parker's face run goes well, because it's already starting off good. I mean, back-to-back weeks, she showed up and she's lighting up full sail. Everybody's like, Miss Parker, and her promo, I think when we look back at her career, everyone's going to circle in on that promo she cut this past Tuesday.
Yeah. And it's nice to be able to see her smile now, instead of having to always mug,
I'm not going to lie.
I love the mean mug, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's not, you look good either way, but
as much as I believe in everything I said about Jada Parker, I knew what I was saying might have triggered Dale, and the fact that it didn't, I'm kind of a little upset. But I stand on everything I said. I was waiting for him to say, "How could you say that about Blake Monroe?"
No, you're absolutely wrong.
See, you talk about Blake Monroe, but if this was Tony Storm or Rita, he would have had you off the show.
Yeah, you're totally wrong here, Jake. That's all. But Blake is doing her thing, bro. And she worked the heel, and we want to see her. We want to see her on TV. She's doing her thing. I got no problems with Blake Monroe, and now we getting her in the ring with Miss Parker. Like I said, get your lotion ready. Get your tissues ready. All right, tap it.
Hey, you know what, Dale? I'm a request that you send me that because I might need.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, bro.
Because I may need that on Mondays and Wednesdays when I see Stephanie back her.
I got you, bro.
But yeah, hopefully, I have a feeling this is going to lead to a title run for Jada Parker. It could be for the Women's North American Championship, which I'm cool with. So I'm glad she stayed. So let's see what she got.
Yep. All right. Now, let's go to Raw. The career of AJ Styles is going to be on the line at the Royal Rumble when he goes one-on-one against Gunther. Now, there are rumors floating around before the stipulation was made that the Royal Rumble was going to be the end for AJ Styles. What do you believe, Trump?
I'm hoping we at least get AJ until after WrestleMania.
Mhm.
But I just remember him saying in an interview that he's not going to tell anyone when he's going to retire. He's just going to retire.
Yes.
So it's like, as much as I don't want to believe that Saudi Arabia is going to be his last night to culminate, his debut, a few years ago at the Royal Rumble. I can't ignore the fact that it's a high possibility that he could take off before WrestleMania even comes around. So hopefully WWE is in his ear trying to at least extend him to Vegas, and then from there, if he wants to leave, he can leave. Give him a separate paycheck for it or something. But if the man wants to go, I mean, who are we to tell him what to do with his life? So I'm hoping we see him after Saudi, but it's a possibility.
Jake, you believe the rumors?
After what Terrell said, kind of just makes it poetic because he did debut at the Royal Rumble 10 years ago. So he's had a 10-year career, multiple championships, and to have his swan song at the place that he debuted at, not the same place, but the pay-per-view, the PLE, it's just poetic and it makes sense. Like it's a great way to ride off into the sunset.
This is what, the third biggest pay-per-view?
Mm-hmm.
Second in my opinion.
I mean, it can't be bigger than SummerSlam. SummerSlam got 2 nights.
To me, it is, and if it isn't second, why is it the biggest pay-per-view to kick off the year? Then, just saying. That's just my argument, though.
Okay. All right.
But I understand you can't have SummerSlam in the winter, so.
Yeah. I feel you. I think AJ is going to be back. I don't believe the rumor. I don't believe you get this close to WrestleMania and not go out with the final WrestleMania match. So there's no way he's not staying around.
Could I just throw this out here as like a wild happen chance?
Okay.
I don't exactly know how it was worded. Retire, end your career, blah, blah. Or just his WWE career. Where did this man get his big boost in his career? TNA. What if he loses WWE and he finishes off his career and retires as a TNA wrestler the way he started?
Also possible.
Yeah, I think either way, he's going to have one more match in TNA regardless.
Yeah. I
hope it's against Slater.
Frankie? Oh, wait, what?
Against, man.
Leon Slater? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be a phenomenal match. But give us 2. Give us a couple matches in TNA. We'd love to see him at Slammiversary.
Honestly, it makes sense. I mean, you definitely want him to go against somebody young. Frankie Kazarian would be a waste.
That's just a pipe dream match. I told you how much I respect Frankie Kazarian. I'd love that. That's dream booking for me, but I don't book.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to this one. WTF Natty. WTF.
Man, look, I never liked Leatherface anyway. I'm all about Chelsea. Or not Chelsea. I'm all about
Hey. Don't do Natty like that, man. Don't disrespect her, man.
I am a known hater of Natty because all she does is scream in the ring and it's annoying.
Oh well, that's Natalia. This is Bloodsport Natty. This is the one that she's going out there calling people bitches and hoes and punching them in the face like she's an MMA fighter. And this was a vicious pit bull. I like this.
You know how I can't stand JC Jane. Yeah, that's me with Natalia too, bro. You get used to this.
So
Oh
Devin,
man, that's wild, bro. Yeah, but I didn't see this part coming at least this quickly.
I
So
called
now
it.
we're gonna get Natty versus Maxine. How many matches are we gonna see of that?
I don't know because I'm loving this attitude change of Maxine.
Mm,
Ever since she had won the Women's Intercontinental Championship, her whole demeanor, her whole preparation, her whole look changed. She comes in more serious. She's not all smile. She's not, she's taking that spot that she had serious. Like even in her championship match, when she was making her way to the building, it was like her aura was different. Like she wasn't all bubbly and smiling and doing dances. She was about that business.
right.
And when she was getting that work done by Natty, she even, pie faced Natalia out the way. So it's like
Yeah.
even her going down, she was still with that attitude. So I'm loving how this is gonna go. So we're actually gonna get student versus teacher on this one. Um I got Natty winning, but it's gonna be fun to watch.
Okay. All right. And you knew this one was gonna be good.
Sorry, don't mean to cut that in. I don't think there's going to be a rubber match. I think Natty wins match 1, and I think Maxine gets her get back in match 2. There will be no rubber match.
Yeah. I think they're gonna have bigger plans for Maxine, to be honest with you.
So
So
yeah, this is interesting. Because my whole thoughts is this whole part here is for Maxine, but this could be the way to bring in that Loki legend Natty and have her just go in and start wrecking shop.
yeah, I mean, the only thing I don't agree with is the breaking her because she was being built in the dungeon. So why go through all that training to get all toughened up just to be broken? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like in the end, I think at the end of the day, Natty's gonna have more respect for Maxine when it's all said and done. Even after Natty wins, she's gonna be like, "Well, I taught you everything I taught you. I beat some sense to you. Now go out there and make yourself proud and do you and stay out my way." And I do believe the Bloodsport Natty Low Key Legend Tour will begin,
Yeah.
and whoever's champion, watch out because that woman deserves to at least have a title shot.
Gotcha. All right. Now, when you saw these guys together, you knew it was gonna be a good match. Penta, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio on the same team. You got Logan Paul on the other side, and the rest of the division. Like, hey, we know this is gonna be a high flying match, and it was gonna be good spots and everything like that. What you guys thoughts? And also, I failed to mention this during the WWE Unreal part, but I love seeing backstage of Penta, seeing him going back to Mexico, in his school, his thoughts of making it to the WWE, and also their reaction of the fans' reaction to Penta.
Yeah. First of all, I love the Mexican Power Rangers. Those guys are awesome. Um, those
Perfect,
guys
bro.
those guys are
Perfect, bro.
cool. It's the case of the 2.5 Men. Pairing those guys together is always good, but I still want him and I still want the Lucha Brothers no matter what. I mean, this is just teasers after teasers, given the main course already. As far as Penta's story, I'm loving. He go back to Mexico. He has his own school. His daughter's there learning to wrestle, and I love how Paul Heyman was one of those people in the writing room. Like they know they got something big with Penta. Like they knew it then, and they still know it now after signing him that they pretty much got a gem, and that's something we all knew from AEW. And
Yes.
see him sign with them, I'm like, oh, WWE don't know who they got. They
Yeah.
got the next big luchador once Ray retires. So
And they talked about a Lucha Underground match versus Chelsea Green.
that match will go down in infamy, and even Chuck's
Yeah.
like, yeah, there's not gonna be no, we're not running that back.
Yes, indeed, man. So, the Judgment Day versus Io and Rhea for the tag team championships. This is gonna happen at Saturday Night Main Event. What are you guys thinking about the dynamic between Liv and Roxy now?
I'm very good, Trill.
It works.
Mhm.
I said this multiple times. You can get any combination of the women of Judgment Day, and it still works. You know,
Yeah,
Liv and Raquel works. Raquel and Roxanne works. Roxanne and Raquel works. Now it's Liv and Roxanne, and it's like it works. It's like no matter who you put in that combination, it's gonna be a banger no matter what. So I'm loving this combination. Are they gonna win? I don't know. I still think Raquel's gonna play a part in them losing, but we'll see. But I'm loving this too. The girls call them Team Itty Bitties.
yes, yes. Okay, like it.
Yeah, you got to be under 5'3" to be in it.
Yeah, I like it.
Needless to say, I'm a little. I was taken aback because I could have sworn, the way that they were building it originally was, Roxanne trying to interject herself into, that relationship, and Dom was going to move on over to Roxanne and say, "Hey, yeah, what up, girl?" But he didn't. And now they're the best of friends, and now they're just like, "Yeah, screw Raquel." It's just so, they got me. They got me because I was expecting something else.
Yeah, and it's like that's another thing I like about this whole Judgment Day story. Like you don't know where it's gonna go because like there's so many variables can happen here involving the men and women. So it's like at the end of the day, who's gonna betray who? Who's going on their own? Who's getting kicked out? Is Roxanne the mole? Is Liv playing the ultimate game of chess at this point? So like it's amazing. I'm loving this story.
And again, at the same time, I'm cool with them winning. I'm cool with them winning. I'm not very, against Liv getting on TV more. I mean, I've always been a big fan of Liv. I don't like her laugh; it's very annoying, but it's meant to be like that. But anyway,
I don't care.
I was kind of. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was kind of low key upset that Bailey and Lyra didn't win because. And it's not because of, the freshness of Unreal or anything, but I have always been a big fan of Lyra, and she's always impressed me with her stuff, and I'd like to see her, on TV and doing more things instead of just being backstage because I think she's a phenomenal wrestler. But
yeah,
eventually she'll get her spotlight again.
Yep.
And we all need more Bailey in our lives. I mean, that's just me being a dirty old man, though, but.
All right. The young OG had the match stop actually on SmackDown. I'm sorry, this is Raw, and he looks to be injured now. After WWE Unreal, the question is it real or fake?
Yeah, see that, and that's the thing though, because this was a commercial injury, and they showed no replay. You can't find one. No fans even have anything online over it, which is really getting to me. I want to. Hey, I'm being honest with you. I want to say work, but for all we know, it could be a shoot. But I don't know. It's that unknown.
So, from what I heard, he had a concussion. So during the match, because when I first saw it, he was holding his wrist, so I thought of his wrist, but he kept tapping his shoulder or something. Oh no, this kid injured his shoulder. Because the man does some high flying crap, man. Like the man can go. He's like all over the place like a jumping bean. But from what me and John had heard on the aftermath of the show was he had some type of concussion, and he's already back, traveling whatever. So hopefully we see him next week. Maybe we're gonna give him a week off to the Rumble. I'm expecting him to be in the Rumble because WWE has big plans for Javon, and the last thing we need is another injury.
Okay. Yep. And lastly, the last male standing in the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. He loses
Literally.
versus CM Punk, but man, is he over? Like, he came out with old Finn Balor music. We loved it. We loved it. Give me your thoughts, man. Finn Balor.
The Prince. The Prince is back, man. Him and CM Punk. I mean, let's give credit to CM Punk at this day and age of his career, at the age that he's at, putting on these bangers, man. Like it's like he found the fountain of youth or something. It's like ever since that match he had with John Cena last year, like this man is putting on bangers after bangers as the world heavyweight champ. But I don't know if he caught this, Dale, but when he was leaving the ring, he was looking at CM Punk and then he was looking at the back. So it's almost like, to me, it's like, why am I in Judgment Day? Like, why am I being held back? Because Finn Balor's been held back being in Judgment Day for all these years. It's like, we need the Prince back. We need the Demon to show up again. So I think he's realizing that I can do bad all by myself. So we might start seeing those cracks starting to form once Dominic gets back.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Judgment Day's been around a while now. It's been a while now. All right, let's get to Saturday night main event. Three matches on the card here. Let's start off with the ladies. This is the tag team title match. Roxy and Liv versus Rhea and Io.
Go ahead, Jake.
I don't see a title change happening. I really don't. I think this is too new in the title run. The last time I said this, Tatum Paxley lost the title. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I don't see a title change happening. I think it's still going to be a great match. And like Dale said earlier, very, very good chance. Or I think it was Dale that said it. Very good chance that Raquel's the reason they lose.
Oh, Raquel. Okay. So you think Raquel's gonna mess up this match? All right. So mess it up, and then like we're out the Judgment Day, mess up, or messed up. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys.
Messed up. Oops, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I agree with Jake. That's what I was saying the other day. I think Raquel is gonna somehow. Because I don't see Rhea losing, but at the same time, it's like one would think that Roxanne and Liv are going to win because on the road they've been on. So it has to be because of Raquel. Like, it has to be one of those, I was just trying to help, and she accidentally helps her old nemesis, her former BFF, Rhea, retain that gold. So I think Raquel is going to play a part Saturday night.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say Rhea and Io retain, and they keep that thing going. Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu here after Jacob Fatu made him lose the title. What you got, Jake?
I think our future Royal Rumble winner is going to take this match as a nice build-up to the Rumble.
Okay.
Jacob Fatu is going to win this match. Yep, and I think he also wins the Rumble.
All right.
I know that's for next week's show, but I'm just throwing it out early.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine, Jake. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that's huge. If Jacob Fatu ends up winning the Rumble too. What you got, Trump?
Jacob, hands down. Ain't no way unless Cody's becoming Homelander and does some ultimate dastardly deeds to get the job done. I don't think he's gonna put all his eggs in one basket. I think Jacob's gonna murder Guile.
I don't know why, but I would just love for this to be an accidental squash match. I know they're not going to do that to the guy because Cody's still the face of the business, but I think it'd be hilarious. I think it'd be hilarious if it was a squash match.
Still
Yeah, and
QB1, bro.
it actually would look believable because it's Jacob.
Because Jacob's got beat with everybody. He don't care. Someone knocked me out. I'm gonna mess everybody up who I think did it.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Jacob on this one as well. I just think this is Cody don't have a title. It's gonna be his time to lose. He's trying to put people over now. That's gonna be his focus, I think. So, all right, the
Does Drew
fatal
get
four.
involved?
Nah,
No Drew.
no,
No Drew. No Drew. All right, the main event, I believe, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, Trick Williams for the number one contendership. What you got, Jake?
I'm thinking pure business. Also a little bit of dirt sheet. Where's the Royal Rumble?
Saudi.
Sami
Saudi.
Zayn. Sami Zayn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1000% agree with you. Trout, where you going?
I had said this on yesterday, so I'm gonna stick with it. Even though I would not be surprised if it happens, and I do agree with you and Jake's take. I think I think we're gonna get Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble, and have Sami Zayn be in the Royal Rumble. At least down to the final two. If Roman Reigns is in it, he's definitely gonna be in there with Roman. I got Roman winning the Rumble, but if somehow something happens and the lightning strikes and they actually put Sami Zayn, then Sami Zayn would be my runner-up to win the Rumble. But I got Randy Orton winning the Fatal 4-Way.
Okay, Randy Orton. All right, I like it, man. I like it. Look, we got a good 2 weeks of wrestling coming up here. It's gonna be phenomenal. Can't wait for Saturday Night Main Event to set up the Rumble. And we're gonna see if we get a fourth match added on SmackDown here, man. So, all right, let's get some final thoughts and anything I didn't cover or anything you just want to mention here, Jake.
I don't know if anyone saw my message in the group chat earlier, but apparently they trademarked the name for Powerhouse Hobbs. Question for you two: do you think Powerhouse Hobbs shows up at the Rumble?
Oh, good question. The Rumble. No. I think it's gonna be a non-complete cause or whatever, and he will not be allowed on TV yet.
Yeah. If he was going straight to the main roster, yes. But if he's going to NXT, no.
Okay.
I just looked while we was talking earlier. I looked online, and it turns out that TNA is in talks with Trey Miguel on having him
coming back.
Since Tony Khan and Warner Brothers decided to cut this man after signing him to a multi-year deal, only to cut him based off of some, stuff that he
social media posts from years back, right?
6 years ago. Yes. 7 years ago.
Look, I'm very I have my ways, okay? I'm very, very, very so in the middle, and I'm fine with getting canceled. I've always been against, the cancel culture thing, shutting people down for stuff that they either don't believe in or said, years ago. I think it's a little degrading to hold people to a standard from back in the day, unless it was super, super fucked up.
Hey,
people change. People get a thing, but I understand. Like you gotta take your consequences. But I'm like, an apology would be nice. But if you're not apologizing for it, you're still that guy, and you're still a piece of that. It's just that I don't know. It's a fine line, But at the same time, I don't know. I'm just that guy.
Look, Zachary Wentz got some stuff in his past. That's the reason why he got fired from WWE, right?
Yeah. Because his ex-girlfriend posted a picture of him, dressed like Hitler.
It was also a DV case.
Yeah, that too. And then he went to go work for TNA. So, there's that. Because that happened in So for Trey Miguel, it's like TNA knew about it. He was under contract, if I'm not mistaken, when it happened those years ago. So it's like I find it odd that they sign all four of them and then wait, and then not even 24 hours later. Second thought, you said this. Never mind, you fired. So it's like if that was the
Wow.
case, why did you sign him in the first place?
Right. It's wild, bro. It's wild.
Yeah. And it's kind of crazy. TNA don't give a hoot. They're going to sign anybody. They don't care. Think about it. When they went to NXT, the only reason that they didn't bring Trey Miguel was, I believe, because of that, or it was because of the pot. I don't remember. I'm sure it was because of that. Now that it's been brought to light and everything, but I see it and I'm just like, TNA really don't give a hoot. They'll sign anybody. I mean, they brought back what's her name, Tessa Blanchard, right?
Yeah, Tessa Blanchard. Yeah.
But she took a multi-year off though.
Yeah. But TNA don't give a fuck. They're going to bring back anybody, and they'll sign anybody. They're like, oh wait, you did this when? All right, I don't care. Come on back. Trey Miguel he's got a permanent home there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just stinks, man. Because I was so happy to see all four guys, pull up together. Because this is literally TNA brought it up earlier before the contract's up. This is literally the first time all four members of the Rascals was under one roof in one company,
right?
And it became short lived because now it's gonna be three of them. So it sucks, man. It really does. Because now that man
I wasn't like a huge fan of his singles run in TNA. I thought like his stuff was just real childish kind of stuff. But I mean, I don't know. Hopefully he comes up with something different this time around. I mean, he can wrestle for sure. He's got good moves and everything like that. It's just the other stuff. So
I just think it's just a trash move by AEW to fire that kid. Like to John's point, WWE allowed Wentz to come back and work, some shows in NXT. I'm pretty sure they knew about Trey Miguel, and he worked NXT. So I don't understand why they waited and do this. So that's a bad look on AEW, and the fact that Tony Khan was above his head. Like you telling me that you could have said, "Hey, the past was in the past. Let me hold on to this kid. This kid has changed. These guys are gonna make me money." You mean to tell me that they said no, he's out, and you just okay with it?
You the boss.
There's no one else.
Bro.
You handle the day-to-day operations. You sign the checks. You do the payroll. You produce this. You do that. So you mean to tell me when you get questioned about why this man gets fired after he signed his contract, and you say, "Well, it's them, but I didn't do it." Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
It sounds like a cop out.
It is.
It is. So enough.
Because Warner Brothers is on his way of getting sold. So how the hell they make a decision about who's getting fired?
Yep.
and we all know Tony Khan wants to be just like Vince. So he's calling the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Vince would have told you.
Yep.
He wouldn't even bring you in.
Exactly.
Right. But no, you good. I'm good.
Dale, I know. Oh, go ahead, Troy. I didn't know you were still going. My bad.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I know I missed the beginning of the show. I'm not asking for a fire round, but I feel like you guys did talk about Unreal. I've enjoyed this season. I have not watched the final episode. I'm still waiting to watch episode 5. I wanted to enjoy it instead of running through it like I did the last time and then be sitting waiting for more. But no, it's the first season was cool. It was kind of like a teaser of like, this is the insight. This is what goes on backstage. This guy's got this pressure. This guy's got that pressure. And this, I feel like they really delve into it. And like, you could like, hey, this is kind of like the shystiness that goes behind the scenes. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm learning something now instead of just watching a show. And it's cool seeing, the real side of people and them being completely fine with saying their previous wrestling names.
Yes.
It's just really cool, and I've actually enjoyed the season a lot. Dale, I do agree. I do like seeing, them showing Penta having his wrestling school in Mexico, and he's not just training, males. It's like this starts from childhood, and he's
Yep.
he's teaching kids that want to
Bunch
get
of kids.
into lucha, and it's cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't have child labor laws in Mexico? Not just playing. But no, and it's crazy because these luchadors, they tell the story like they began training age of 6, age of 5, or 7. So they're by the time they're 18, 19, 21, they're vets and they're just now cutting their teeth, getting somewhere. So it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then my last bit of news to say, I know I posted earlier, I'm really excited about this and hope it's true. I've heard that WWE is very interested in signing Evil from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
I hope it happens because that guy is a star.
Star. So tell me about Evil. We talked about that in the news and rumors, but we're not really familiar with him. Like what are we looking forward to?
You're looking forward to what he comes out in. He's got great outfits. He's also a bruiser, and he puts on great matches. If you need a recommendation for a match to go watch the match between him and Sonata. They used to be a tag team together as Evil and Sonata, and they ended up breaking off because Sonata wanted to be his own thing, and they had a fantastic match at Wrestle Kingdom. I got to go back and figure out which one it is. Go watch that match. These two put on a show. Be excited for everything you guys like about the Japanese wrestlers that they brought in. He's basically, for me, right below really like not far, but right below the level of Nakamura.
Okay.
But a bigger version.
Yeah.
All right. Big guy. Tall, like or wide big.
Man, this guy's thick.
Okay. All right.
Not Otis thick, but he's bigger.
Gotcha. All right. I will be sure to check that out, man. And you guys be sure to check that out along with the rest of wrestling we got this weekend. You guys enjoy it, and we'll be back next week to talk all about it and preview the Royal Rumble. So, Kenny Omega, take us home.
Must be you too. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.